Welcome to class. So the course name is Data Science and Machine Learning using Python. So I'm going through the course content first. Quickly I'll go through course content. So data science and machine learning, this can be implemented using Python or R. So these are the two most famous programming language, Python and R, which are used for data science and machine learning and even artificial intelligence. But as on the market trends, Python is the most preferred language over R because Python is very flexible. Python has lightweight APIs which you can directly use. Okay, there are many open source libraries available to work with the machine learning, but particularly AI and machine learning both. So those are available in Python, and Python is easy to understand. Okay, R is used mostly for statistics parts because R gives most good results for statistics. So if you have to understand the statistics about the data or any algorithm result, then you can go with R. But most of the IT companies, as I know, as I have asked people, as per my experience, as I have queried over the internet, Python is the most used over R. Okay, so in this course I will first cover the basic of Pythons. The basic in the sense the topics or concepts which are required only for data science and machine learning. Only those topics I am going to cover on this course. Python itself is a very huge course, so we don't need to go in depth of Python. Okay, advanced topics of the Python, just the basic concepts, the concepts which are also available in Java, C++. Okay, so if anybody has programming knowledge on Java or C++, so it will be easy for them to understand those concepts. So I will take 2 to 4 sessions, okay, on Python. So there I will cover some topics like for the data types, variables. Okay, there are different data types like list, string, tuple. Then we have sets. Okay, then we have dictionaries. Okay, and then we have conditional statements, looping statements, then exception handling, class. Okay, and there are some few more advanced topics I will cover which are required for data science interviews. Okay, so these are all about, and even at the end of the Python session, on the last session we will solve some practical programming questions on Python here in the course. Next, once Python is, we all are good with the Python, we will move forward with data analytics, okay, using pandas data frame. So Python has very important, very useful library called pandas. Okay, that is part of Python. It comes with Python. Okay, this package. So this package, this pandas library is used for data manipulations. So you all must be knowing the data is comes as a data set, and data set, it consists of rows and columns, right? So data set is nothing but data. Okay, it is a container for the data. Now data can be anything. It is an it can be an university data, it can be an medical data, it can be finance data, it can be, aerospace data. From any field the data can be present, right? So if we have to work with those data, so data will come in the format of rows and columns, right? So that is called data set. So to work, to manipulate, I mean to manipulate in the sense how to populate this data in your Python. Okay, how to work with the data, how to do a statistics on the data, how to create a duplicate data. So all those things can be done using the pandas library. Okay, so I will take 2 sessions for pandas. Okay, so these 2 sessions will cover the different data types available in panda. Okay, and how to do perform some operations such as filtering, sorting of the data in a data set, how to group the data. Okay, how to merge and concatenate two different data sets. Okay, how to apply a functions onto data frame. Okay, and the last class I will solve some real time, I will work on the real time data sets. Okay, we will do some exercises. Okay, I have some set of questions, exercises, so those we will do on the real data set. Okay, so this is all about the panda. So once panda, so that is very important. Without panda you won't be able to do the data science and machine learning. So next, after panda is done, then in the machine learning project most of the time we need to explain user about the data. we need to, how do we explain, so we can do some statistics on the data, we can plot, okay, data, the statistic results we can plot and we can show it to customer or user, or for our better understanding we can we use plotting, okay, of the data. So now to how to plot data, so for plotting a data or statistics or result from a data set or whole data set, we can use the matplotlib. So pandas has a library called matplotlib. Those I will take 2 sessions for matplotlib to show you different plotting, like how to draw bar plot, line plot, chart plot, okay, how to create plots, then figures, if you want to create multiple plots for my data, how we can create. So those can be done using the matplotlib. So that will take 2 sessions. So once matplotlib is done, I will move to seaborn. Okay, so seaborn is another advanced library which is advanced version of matplotlib. Matplotlib will help you to do some basic plotting. Okay, if you want to do some advanced plotting, okay, like scatter plotting, line plotting, okay, histogram, then box plot, violin plot. So those advanced plotting, those basically plots are useful for statistics purpose. If I have a set of data and if I have to explain my customer or client about the statistics of the data, then I can use, we use Seaborn as a library, because those gives us very flexible functions, inbuilt APIs which help us to draw plots. So this also I will take 2 sessions. One session I will cover whole theory, and two second session and I will cover the exercises on plotting. Okay. Next one, so you so far you will get Python, then you will get pandas, then I'll teach you matplotlib and Seaborn for plotting. Next part, next topic would be probability and statistics for datasets. You know that this is very crucial part of whole datasets and machine learning, probability and statistics. Okay, so in the probability, you know, all we have learned in our 12th standard or 10th standard even. So those concepts, but in a bigger way. But how do we use those concepts in our data science, day-to-day data science projects? So that is all about the probability and statistics. Okay, so I will take 2 sessions for probability and statistics. There I will cover few important. In a way, the probability and statistics itself is very huge. We cannot even cover in 1 year also. But I will only cover the topics which are required for data science and machine learning and which have been asked in the interviews. Okay, and without those topics, you will not be able to do data science and machine learning projects. Okay, so such as like we need to know the normal distribution or Gaussian distribution, then sampling distribution, histogram, CDF hypothesis testing. Okay, so I will take 2 sessions for probability statistics. These 2 sessions for data science and machine learning. Next I will jump into machine learning. Okay. So in the machine learning, I will take 1 session just for understanding of machine learning, what introduction of machine learning, what it is, what are the different techniques available in machine learning, what are the use cases are on the market right now nowadays. Okay, what is the future of machine learning, what are the different types of machine learning. Okay, so that I will explain in the first session of machine learning. Second, I will take 2 sessions for data processing in the machine learning. So in machine learning, one another important step is data pre-processing. Like we have data, bunch of data that can have unwanted data too, that can have missing data too, missing values. So how do we deal with those missing values in the whole data set? How do we remove the unwanted data? Okay, how do, if we have huge millions of record in a data set, how do we sort the data without losing any information? So those are different techniques, pre-processing techniques. Or how suppose we have a data which there are different the values are varies, right? For example, I have 500 gram and 5 kg. Actually 5 kg is bigger more than the 500 grams, but the data set the machine will not understand. Machine will understand 500 is greater than 5. So how to scale 500 and 5 in a common range, a common value, common scale? So those are different techniques available in machine learning you need to perform before you write your algorithm. So that is data pre-processing techniques. So I will teach you. There are different techniques available in Python. You can do it using Python APIs. There are various APIs available. So even it also needs statistics knowledge. So this I will take 2 sessions. 1 session I will give you whole theory. 2 sessions I will give you the whole theory with examples. Once data pre-processing is done, then comes your big part, that is the algorithms. So in machine learning, in different times there are different algorithms have been implemented by different persons. So we need to start from the base of the algorithms. Like there are two different kind of algorithms, one is regression, another is classification. So we need to first understand what is regression and what is classification, and what are the examples, what are the use cases, and then finally, or after under the regression, what are the different algorithms have been used so far. Okay, so we need to learn all these algorithms separately with their use cases, with their exercises. Okay, so for example, some linear regression, support vector machine, decision trees, random forest, logistic classification, logistic regression, boosting algorithm. These are the different models available in machine learning. So I will teach you. So there are on each session one algorithm I will teach, and that session will contain what the concept and understanding of the particular algorithm, then how to do that or implement that algorithm in Python, and a real-time case study on that algorithm. Okay, so these three things will cover the whole session for a particular algorithm. So there are around 10 to 12 algorithms are available, so those I will cover in the 10 sessions. And also, after writing machine learning model, I think about the algorithm, okay, on a data set, we need to evaluate our model, whether our model is accurate or not, how much accuracy is there for my model. Okay, so there are different measures through which we can measure our performance of our model. So those models, for example, R square, ROC curve, confusion matrix. So there are different models available, there are model accuracy measures available, which I will teach you on the same as part of these machine learning algorithms. So these are the biggest parts. This will take around 10 sessions, 10 to 12 sessions to cover. Okay, next, once that is done, I will move into, and I'll take one session that is for unsupervised learning. So there are few algorithms. There are two types of learning, one is supervised, another is unsupervised. So I'll teach you in the class what is supervised, what is unsupervised. So supervised learning I will cover in the 10 sessions I told. Sorry, and unsupervised learning I'll cover in one session, because there are very few algorithms are there. So and those algorithms I will explain in these one to two sessions I will take for the unsupervised learning. Okay, then there is one more technical, dimensionality reduction. So we have sometimes, so we have millions of data in a data set. If you have 10 columns, that means my data set having 10 dimensions. Okay, how to reduce the dimensions from 10 to 2 or 10 to 5 or 10 to 3? Some unnecessary columns are there, so we don't need those. We remove those columns and we keep only 3 columns, and we have to build our model using those 3 columns. So that is called dimensionality reduction. That has some advantages, but those I will cover in the class, in the topic. Okay, so that the dimensionality reduction concepts, techniques, okay, and with examples, case studies, I will explain in these sessions. So these will take approximately 2 sessions. Okay, then so these all about the machine learning and data science. Now on a bonus topic, I will cover natural language processing, because if you go for an interview, people will not only ask questions from data science and machine learning only, they will ask questions from natural language processing, that is called NLP. Even if you know the deep learning basic, that also will help you. Okay, so I'll cover few techniques in the NLP, like what are the stop words, word stemming, feature extraction, bag of words, tokenization, word cloud, with some real-time examples in Python. Okay, so I will take 1 to 2 sessions for natural language processing. That is an add-on. Okay, we in my data science and machine learning course. Okay, so these are done. Even I will explain the basic of the deep learning, how neural network works, the basic, which is very much required for you, which will help you for you to prepare for the interview and to crack the interview. So basic of deep learning as a bonus I will explain in the last class after natural language processing. Okay, and last but not the least is case study. I will give you one, I will solve one real-time case study, that is a project. Okay, so I am not disclosing the project name right now. I'll tell you at the end of the my course. Okay, so that is a case study. I will solve one case study, okay, big case study with code. I will ask you guys to implement the code. I will help you. Then at the end I will give you the full proof code, and I will explain you each and every point on that. Okay, so these are my course content. So it will take approximately 3 months. Okay, on if we take weekend classes, 2 hours weekend classes, each weekend 4 hours. So then it will take 3 months approximately, 3 to 3.5, so to cover the whole course. Okay, so again I'm telling that my in the my every sessions, every topic, first one session will be for conceptual and the next session will be for practical in the sense I will solve some questions and on the real time data sets, and I'll show you in here in Python in my laptop how to do it, and I'll give you a question, give you a different data sets to work on, the different data set to work on that and to solve some different questions, and I'll also clear the doubts on the class. Just I wanted to show you my study material ones course. Okay, that is for Python pandas. Okay, so that is what this is my PPTs I have prepared myself. Okay, and I will cover when I teach this topic pandas, then I will open this PPT. I will explain the topics, concepts, and then at the end I will solve some real time problems. So these are my PPTs which I have been preparing for other topics too. If you see here the examples which I have done in Python and then I have used in my PPT. So this will help you for better understanding. Even I have written in comment also what is this means, what it does. Thank you.